guys, I'm here to share and to try to do a tutorial after this. So what I made is a 5x7 mini album. You can even do, like I've been doing recipe books, and you can even use this as a recipe book. It's up to you, depending on how small you can write, I guess. So what I did is I'm not totally finished because I didn't embellish it. So what we have is a 5x7 and a 2.5 thick spine. 4 pages. The pages are pretty much totally the same. So let's open it up. So here we have some pockets, and these are the size of 4.5 by 3. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 that you can put front and back of a picture or whatever you want. Then you have one here that is 4.5 by 2.5, and that's for this first page. And then you have a long one. Oh, let me pull that out for a minute. Then you have this long one that is 6.5 by 4.5. So that is on your cover, and you can put a picture on front and back. Oh, I'm sorry, and this is the design paper. Whoops. Papers just want to stick to each other. I did not use no magnets for closures. I didn't use anything for closures. Okay, so here is the first page. So it flips out. You have a mat for a picture. I have a pocket. You can put a picture here, and of course one on each side. You can put a picture here. Then you have this open. You can put one here and here picture. And then each pocket has 2 mats. Okay? So I thought that would be not cool. And then you have here, again, it's the same design all the way through. A mat here, picture here, picture, and you have 2 mat pockets here all the way through. I made this simple. And then you have the pockets here. Again, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets, and then you have the big long pocket. Okay, and that's what the design looks like on here. I will be making this one. Oops. Well, I'm going to be trying to do a tutorial on this one. If I can get this together. There you go. So that is the book or the mini album that I'm going to make. So I have all the pages cut out, and this is the pages, the flat pages. This right here is the, bring it down, the flat page right here, flat pocket. That is this one. So you will need 4 of these. I'll do the measurements in a second. This, you need 2 of these, and these are the pockets here. Then I got the pockets on the inside, the spine, just making sure I have everything here. These are the pockets to here, spine, pockets, covers. So let me start off by doing the spine and the covers. So let's start off with making the cover. The first page, first thing you're gonna need is 2 chipboard, 5x7, okay? And you're gonna need a piece of chipboard that's 2.5 by 7. Spine covers. Then you're gonna need a piece of paper to cover the cover. It's gonna be 5.5 by 8.5. You need 2 of those. So I will put all the information in the description so you guys can have the measurements and stuff. So what you're going to do is you're going to glue this. I don't like the number on there. You're going to glue it just like this. Okay? So let's get that started. I always put the pin in my mouth and can't talk. I'm using art glitter glue. I usually use Fabri-Tac, but I'm using this today. Make sure you try to butt it up to the one side. Try to make it even as possible so you can use those flaps. Okay. So that's one side. Let's do this side. Show you again. 5x7 piece of chipboard. I'm sorry if you hear my light. It's making noise. The buzzing sound. It's been on for a period of time, so it does that. I think I need to change the bulb soon. So try to get it even as possible. And there you go. Now you need the spine, chipboard, 2.5 by 7, 2.5 by 7, and the piece of paper, the cover, is going to be 3.5 by 8.5. That is the cover of the spine. So let's do this. Hope I'm in screen. Sorry if I'm not, I apologize. Oops. I'm definitely not good at tutorials, so please bear with me. Now try to get this, let's do it this way. Try to get as much in the center as possible. There you go. So now that is done. These are done so far. So now I want you to get your scissors and snip. Do not cut all the way to the corner. You see how to the chipboard. Don't cut all the way to it. And then do that. Do the same thing on this side. Do not come too close to the chipboard. Dang that. That's what you want to do. So now do it to the other one. There you go. So now what we're going to do is pull it back, glue it to the chipboard. You can use Fabri-Tac, you can use your art glitter glue, you can use your good tape, it depends on you. I usually put these down first. I don't know why I started in the middle. Okay, so we have that, and I'm a glue mess. I am a messy person with glue. So then we're going to go here. Oops. Okay, and then do this. That is your first part. Let me get my stick. My bone folder. Now I'll do the same thing on the other side. I know that there's plenty of the tutorials out there, but maybe you can catch something that you don't catch on other people's tutorials from my tutorial. And then flip this over and flip this, oops, come all the way down. Yeah, it's just felt tight. There you go. So now we have that done. Now we have to attach them together. So what I do is I take my, I believe this is an 1/8 of the double-sided adhesive tape, and I just put it down to close to the chipboard. I use it kind of like a guide as well. Oops. Now you're going to take this and glue this right on there like this. Like this and like that. Okay. Now put this to the white. Try to make it even. And go. I flip it kind of sometimes. I do this. Make sure all the glue is off. Now I'll do the same thing to the other side. And then I'm going to stick this on here. Make sure it's even. There you go. I hope that's even. And then you're going to take this and glue this down, and then glue this down. But make sure you pull up the little pieces of tape. You don't want that stuck in there. Get that out of there. I fold them down. Now just glue this. Okay. I go to the side, do the same thing. Glue that baby up. And go. So now, you can just flip that up for now. Make sure you don't get it lost, that's all. And that is your cover. Okay? So, now let's put this to the side for a sec, and we are going to do the spine. And this measures, did I write it? Yes. This is the hinge. You're going to, a piece of paper or a cardstock at 6 3/4 by 8 1/2. And that's going to stick right in there. Okay, but we are going to score first, and I need my tape as well. I think I might be running out of tape, but I have this one. So, you're going to take it and you're going to score Where's my scoreboard? Okay, so on the long side, the 8.5 side, you want to score at, can you see me in this? Oh, let me put my pen on here. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. I don't want this to dry up on me. Okay, so now you need to go on your 6 3/4 by 8.5. On the 8.5 side, you want to score at 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, and 7.5. That's going to give you 1/2 inch gusset all the way down. You're going to have 1 inch and 1 inch at the end. Okay, so now my tape. Let's do this one. So this is going to be the one side's going to be on here. So this is a gusset here, and we don't want to do, I think you call that a gusset. Then it's this part right here. Is this what you call a gusset, right in here? In here? Well, that's what we're doing. We're not going to put tape on that. We're going to put it on the hinge part where you put the page. So you're going to put one here. I hope you guys can see that with being cream. Then you're going to, this is part of the hinge. Okay, so you're going to skip this one. Here's another hinge. Hinge. Skip this one. Another hinge. The gusset, so skip it. And here's the other hinge. Other part of the hinge. Skip this. So now what you do, you want to fold where the gusset, the hinge will be, okay, and remove this piece of tape. Then you want to go here. Take this one off. Whoop, I want to fold that hinge. So what you're going to do is fold for a hinge together. You're going to tape them together. Okay? But I don't want to do that too fast. There you go. Okay, so right now you can see I have one hinge, right? And this is a gusset, so you know these are hinges. So you want to make a hinge. Okay. Take that piece of tape out. Seal it together. Okay. You want to play around with it to make it loosen a little bit. So then you have your gusset here. Here is the next hinge. That's kind of crooked because of the tape is there. In and out. So remove this piece of tape and flip it on itself. Okay. Then you skip this one, and here's the next hinge, which you can see. Go on this side, take the tape out, flip it to its side, and furnish. You will have 4 hinges for 4 pages. Okay? Now what I do for them, I snip each hinge a little piece off to make sure the page sits on it nicely. don't take too much because you don't want to go into the spine. Just a little bit. I do the top and the bottom. Okay. And that's how it looks so far. Oops, come down. Looks just like this for now. Okay? Now what you do, I'm going to remove this because I know I'll forget. Excuse my mess. And you want to glue all this. Okay? Put that down. So now what we're going to do is take this and make it even. Try to line up your lines. The lines here to the each page. Try to line it up as best you can. And seal it. Make sure it's sealed down. Again, if it's not sealed well, you don't want something, you did all that work and then later your pages just fall out because it wasn't sealed, you know? Okay. See if that's good. That is your cover right now. Okay, so you can see 4 pages. Next step, we put this to the side. Now we are going to start with the covers here. Okay, that's going to be, get this out of the way. That's going to be these pockets here. And we have 5 pockets and a long pocket on top of the cover. So let me show you what I did. We have 2 6x7 1/4. That is the pocket that goes right here. Okay? You are going to score a 1/2 inch on on 3 sides. This is the top, so you don't touch the top. So on the 7 1/4, you just score down here at 1/2. So that means you take your score. You have here, you just score it. Where's my score? Here it is. You just score 1/2 here. Turn it this way. 1/2 here. And then 1/2 here. Okay? That's all you got to do to that one. Then you will take your scissors and you will snip off the edges like I did on the other thing. And that's it. And then you just do on this side. On each one, because it'll be easier when you start folding. That's all you have to do. Turn it in. And then, here you go. Okay, so that's the one part. And then, put that to the side. You have this one. Now, this one measures 6x11. Cut 2 of these. No, I don't need 11 side. On your 6-inch side, you want to do a 1/2, score 1/2, score 1/2. Okay? Then you're going to get your cutting board and you're going to take it and you want to cut at 2 inches. Cut it. That's going to be your pocket. Do it all the way down until you have no more that you can do 2. Okay. This, trash it. So that's going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, what I want you to do is before you cut anything, if you have one of the envelope boards, if not, it's okay. But this is what I did for my little dips in the page. Okay, I just took it, and this measures 6, so half of 6 is 3, so you measure it up to 3, and that's all you got to do. Do it again to all 5 of them. Okay, put that to the side. Now, what I want you to do is put them together. You don't have to do this way, but I'm going to do it this way to make it easier for me. And I just snip the edge, just like I was doing to the other pocket. What that does is give you less bulk at the corner. That's all. You don't have to do it. I just prefer to do it. There you go. Now I got all these little pieces all over the place. There you go. So now what you need is, I want to use my scoreboard to do this part because I like to measure up. So you fold these. Okay, and this measures at 2, right? So then you take your next one. And you glue my finger the top part of the pocket. Okay. It's 2, so I want to go to 1 inch. Push it all the way up to the frame here, and it should be even. Okay? That's all I did. Now you do that to all the pieces. I'm not saying that I'm doing everything the right way, how to do everything, but this is how I make my albums, or so far this album. Butt it up to 2 and push it on. Again, we do the next one. Nope. Up to 3. Then my last one. Up to 4. Oops. And that's that. Move this out of the way for now. I want to put this in there for a period of time. Now take your bone folder, push all the way down, make sure they're flat as possible. Okay, So that's what it looks like so far, right? Now, this part is hard for me because I cannot draw a straight line to save my life. If I can't draw a straight line, how am I going to draw a straight line of glue? But this is what you do. You take the glue. Try to get a nice amount of glue. Okay? Do it all the way. I can't do two things at once. I can't talk and think. Concentrate. Okay? Now you want to go all the way down. Turn it. Do it all the way down. Okay, now we're going to take that and take your pocket that you did the first thing you did. Oh, do not do that because now I have glue all over my table. Make sure you measure, come to as even as possible to the corners. Make sure it's even. Come on, make it even. Okay, and push it down. Put this down. I don't recommend using tape because if you use tape, the mats that you put inside will stick. So now that this is done, you want to make sure, put something, make sure it's not sticking. See, like mine got stuck there. Get it before it gets too hard for you to be able to get out of it. And got here too. Okay. So that is this. Use your pocket. Now you want to glue here. Try to push it all the way to the side when you glue it because you don't want it to be too close to your hinge there when you open it up. Okay, so what you do is you glue this bad boy. Oh, almost forgot. Glue this one. Okay. You know what I forgot to do? To do this. So while I'm still here, this is, what was it? 6. Well, this is 5, so it's 2.5. I'm not good with measurements, so pray that I got this right. Okay. Hey, it looks good. Now you take it and you make sure it's butted up to the corner as close as you can get it without going over. And make sure you put your bone folder over it, go over the edges. So that is your one side cover pockets. So that is this. So see if I can do it again. Again, 6 by 7 1/4. Take it on 1/2 inch, turn it 1/2 inch, turn it 1/2 inch, score it. You need your one piece to make the pockets. This is 6 by 11. Put it on your scoreboard, score ½ inch, turn it, score ½ inch. Okay, then you want your cutting. You cut at 2 inches. Gives you 5 pockets. 1, 5. Okay. Now before I forget this is 6 inches, so you want to take it, put it at your 3 inch. Because I forgot about that on the other one. Then you take these, 3, punch. Again, I'll do this time, I'll just do it one at a time, make it easier. I won't have it all flying all over the place. Try not to go too far in. And my last one. And we're going to start. Gives you 2 inches. Usually I will do this, but I'm trying to rush it so I don't have a long video. Because I don't know how to edit my videos. Whoops. And my phone can only record the maximum 30 minutes. So I'll try to do my best. So just go to 1, and down, and there you go. Again. Can't even tell what's my... I need to have a timer beside me so I can know so I don't go over my time, so I don't get cut off in the middle of saying something. I've done that before. I was recording, and talking, and the recording stopped, and 10 minutes of it wasn't recorded. I know it's probably happened to the best of us. Okay, and then the last one. And the 4 inches, push down. Now let's move the cutting board. Oh, that's a little on the crooked side. Don't do what I did. But I believe we'll be okay. You take it. Yeah, it's okay. Don't be crooked like me. If I wasn't doing a video, honestly, if I wasn't doing a video, I would do this all over. But I'm going to try to save it. Okay. You want to go down? And down the edge. And now I'm going to make these. Put this aside. Take this. And try to bring it up. So make it even as possible. Come on. I got this one a little off, but it still can be saved. Now let's take this. Okay. Now do the edge on this one. Okay. Again, take it. Make sure you bump it up as close as possible to this edge. And there. And there you go. That is the front, the back, the front and the back and the spine and the cover. Now to the next one. Guys, now we're going to do the pages. The pages are the flap, the pocket, and 2 pockets. Okay, this is how I've done it. You need 4 of the base page, and this I did. It is 11. I should have wrote this down. None of my pages have it on there. Yeah, of course. Pen. Here it is. Sorry. It is 11 by 7 3/4. 7 3/4 by 11. And what you're going to do, you're going to fold in half the 11 side, okay? Then you are going to take it and put it on the 7 3/4 side, and you are going to score it a half inch. Half inch. This is all the way around. Half inch. Half inch. So that means half inch score here, 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 and here. Okay. Now you have your page. Then you're going to cut your edges, just like I showed you in the other parts. And on the edges here and here. Okay. Then you're going to need 4 of these. 4 7 3/4 by 11. That is a page, so you need 4 of those. Then you need 1 of these to go on tops. I'm going to show you what to do with it. It is 6 3/4 by 5. Or should I go 5 by 6 3/4? Okay? It just sounds wrong. I might have cut it wrong. Did I? No? Looks good. So just leave it like that for now, because I have a part that I need to show you. So what you do is you take the main page, you fold it in your score spots. Okay. Oops. Put glue all around it. Okay. Do the glue on this edge too. Now you take the 5 by 3/4 and you take it and you put it on top evenly. Okay. Just like that. And then you're going to take this part, you're going to fold it in. Fold it in. Fold it in. Glue only on 2 sides. You know, fold this in half. Well, that should have went in. Okay. This is not sealed because this part will be glued to this part to make a page. But before you could do that, I want to make sure this is all sealed. Now, you know that there's only one pocket there, and there is a close spot. So how did I get my 2 pockets? This is what I did. Oops. There you go. I took my cutting board, took it, and go 4 3/4, and cut it. Now I have 2 pockets. Then I took to give you these, again, you have this, you take it, and what is it? To make it even, this is a 0, you want to make it as even as possible. So it's going to be 1 3/6, or is that 3/8? 3/8. And there it is. I just hurt my hand. Sorry if I made it too loud for you guys. So that is that part. Then you take the other part to the page. This part right here. You will have, the page is, again, I didn't write on it, 11. Well, first of all, I should do it this way. You need it 6 3/4, 6 3/4 by 11. Okay. On the 11th side, you want to score at 1/2 inch, 5 inches, and then 9 1/4. Okay. Again, that is 1/2, 5, and 9 1/4. So let's move this one. You want to bring this thing, and again, we want to go to 3 3/8 and cut it. I'm going to fold this one. Put a line of glue. Is it there? No. Need to put glue on it. There you go. One more time. There you go. Then seal it. And there's that pocket. Okay? So here's your pocket. Now you want to fold this on your score line. And then you have this piece. You want to take your scissors, cut the edges like the other rest, fold it in, fold it at the gusset, at the score line, finish it, take your pocket, this is your pocket here, this is where you go to the hinge, this is what you're going to attach to the hinge, okay? You're going to take it and glue it. Okay, then try to make it even. Okay, now push this down. Keep forgetting to put the pin on the glue, and there's a pocket. There's the page. That's it. Okay, so I already got 2 done. I'm going to show you one more time. Again, I should have wrote on it because I don't remember what I did. Again, let's do this one. Let's show you how I take a 6 3/4, 6 3/4 by 11. Whoops. On the 11th side, score at 1/2 inch, half, then at 5, then at 9 1/4. Okay? Then you have a piece of paper you have to cut at 5 by 6 3/4. Then you need another one at 7 3/4, 7 3/4 by 11. Score at 1/2 inch all the way around. Half, turn, half, turn, half, turn, half. Fold this in half, and there's your page.
Now we can move the scoreboard away. Take your page. It's 7 3/4 by 11. You are going to fold your pages up. I don't think we need this anymore. Okay. Glue it. On this side as well. Take that 5 by 6 3/4 and flatten it. Then go in the inside, fold this one up. Do the same thing on this side. Fold this up. And only put glue on these sides. Okay, so you put the glue on the top and the bottom. Leave this one unglued, because this is where you gotta put the hinge in. Fold it, and there you go. And again, you will probably make it a little better in measurements and stuff like that, because, you know, how it's not even or whatever. I mean, this is pretty good, but I'm just saying, because I'm rushing, I don't want to, you know, you take your time, you won't make mistakes like I did. That's what I'm trying to say. But everything so far is looking good. Hope yours is looking good too as well if you're going by. Are you following along? So now you need your envelope board. We are memory keepers. Okay, and you go to 3 and 3/8. Close. Push it. Fold this in half. Fold it on the score line. And then you want to use glue. Line of glue. Line of glue down here. Oops. Yeah. Then you want to fold in your other score line. Now again, we want to cut the edges here and here. Fold it at the score line. Oh, before I go any further with this, I forgot. We have to cut this. So you want to take it. Make sure you take the right one. This is the one pocket and the closed part, and this is where you put the hinge in. So you put the hinge on this side and cut at 3. I'm sorry, at 4 3/4. I need to get a better cutter, the small one. We have the big one, but I don't want to take out the big one. Then you need the real memory keeper. Go to 3 and 3/8. Punch it. I had to use a lot of muscle on that one. Then you take this piece, glue it.
Take it, even it up. On this side, make sure there's no a lot of glue there. And that is your page. So now what you do is you take your pages, because I got 4 of them, I did 2 off video. Now you want to take your one, and you have here. What you're going to do, just make sure everything is glued on right. Okay, you want to take, I don't want that to be sealed, of course. Make sure you don't do like I do, have it too glued. So you want to take your piece, make sure it fits on, because you don't want to start gluing and it doesn't fit. So you see how that fits perfectly? That's what you want to do. So what you want to put some glue on it. Put glue on both sides. Okay. Oh. Take it. Slide it on. Before you seal it, make sure it's even. And push down. And that's how you put a page in your mini album. Let's do it again. Again, check to make sure it fits. Okay. And it fits. So you take it. I want to make sure, yeah. Put some glue. And then on the other side. Make sure you use good glue or good tape on this one, because you don't want to fall out as well. Just making sure it's opened enough. Okay, and measure and fold. Okay, next one.
Make sure they fit. Okay, it does. There you go, and push down, there you go. Oops, don't do that. Just push it down. There you go. Now the last one. Make sure, I keep wanting to forget to make sure it fits. Because I'm trying to rush. I'm trying not to have the video cut out so it fits. Okay. I need to put more glue on my bottle. So I can't even tell there's any on there. It looks like I'm putting a lot, but actually it's not because it's coming out very low.
I mean, I'm running out of glue. I have to fill it up. That's why it looks like I'm putting too much. And you just place down. And that is how I do my mini album. That's how I did my mini album. Again, now, that's the main part of the mini album. Now I will come back. Okay guys, here we are. We're going to make the mats. So you're going to need, right here we have, if I could pull it out. Okay. For on the cover, you're going to have 2 of these. So you're going to need, for front and back, it is 4.5 by 6.5. So you need 2 of those. Now here we go. On the right one, it's 2 4.5 by 6.5. So you need 2 of those. We'll set that aside. Okay. Then you need 8 4 3/4 by 6.5. That is these. Okay. Now, if you want them to stick out, you can do 5 by 6.5. Okay. 5 and 6.5 will come up to be exactly the book. Okay. Like exactly the book. I did not want it to be like that. So I did 4 3/4. That will come exactly to the page. Okay, does that make any sense? Just like that. That is 4 3/4. If you want it to hang out, you could do 5 or whatever you like. Okay, but mine, I measured to that, and it's 4 3/4. Okay, so you need 8 of them. Now you also need, and that's these, and that's this one. Okay, for these, you need 8 of them, and that is 3 by 4.5. So you need 8 of them. Okay, so cut them down to 8.5. And this one you need 2, and it will be 2.5 by 4.5. So you need 2 of those. Put this one back. Okay, so now what you need to do, we are going to take your corner puncher. I'm using a 1/4 inch, and that's all I'm doing, a 1/4 of inch. If you want it, you can use whatever corner punch you're using. Choose to use it. I'm just using the one I have. Now, I'm going to double these up, 2 of them, and just do your corners. Okay, and that's these. So let's move these out of the way. And now to these. Now these. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Now let's get our book. I'm going to start on this one, first one. And this one. Oh, wrong one, here. And this one. Mine's got a little bit of glue there, it seems like. Always wants to play games with me. How come it doesn't want to go down? Oh, it was on that side. Okay, so there you go. That's that one. So we want to put one of these here. Well, go in here. also forgot, you need something else. You need one here too. I just realized that. I could do that real fast. If my phone don't click off. Oops. Okay, did I cut it wrong? Alright guys, what did I do wrong? Did I measure wrong? I mean, did I count wrong? Okay. I'm missing 2. I thought I did 8. Or did I count wrong? 2, 4, 6. How did I only cut 6? Oh well, I have to do more. See why I hate doing tutorials? Okay, that's here. Take this one. Must be glued. Be careful when you do this because you don't want to rip it. There you go. I always get some glue on the sides. There you go. But you want to take your time because if you force it, you will rip the cardstock. Just take your time and it will come off. Okay, so now I need to do this one. I don't know how I missed it. I must have doubled it up or put it somewhere. I don't know. Leave it in here? No. I thought I added it up. Oh well. But that's you still need 8 of these. You still need 8. So if you look, 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know how I counted wrong. So you need 8 of them. So I'm missing 2. So we're going to need 4 3/4. By 6 1/2. Gonna open this up. Six and a half. Okay, now cut this down. So put these back in here. When you want things to go your way, it doesn't go your way. Okay, now the back one, let's put that in there. Okay, so now we need in here, and these pockets are 4 by 6, and you need 4 of them. Oops. So let me get my paper. 4 by 6. I should have just doubled it up. I needed another sheet. I'll do 4. By 6. Do your 1 1/4 punch, or whatever corner punch you did. And here we go. And like I said, you need 4 by 6. And there you go. That's it. That's how you make this mini album. Simple, easy, no closures, no magnets. They stay shut. You just now, all you gotta do is you made the base. Well, you made the base. When you're ready, all you gotta do is put your decorated paper on it and send it out. And that's it. Thank you guys for coming out and I'm taking up your time, not you taking up mine. I'm sorry I'm taking up your time. I'm glad you guys came out and watched me do my tutorial. It's been a long time since I did a tutorial. I hope this comes out okay, that you guys can understand. I will try to put all the measurements and everything in the description so you guys can, have that. Instead of just watching the whole video and writing things down, you can look in the description. So with that being said, thank you for coming out, and till my next video. Bye!